Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of media ownership, which, let's be honest, sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry on a brick wall. But stick with me because this is important stuff. We're talking about who controls the news you read, the websites you visit, the very information you use to make sense of this increasingly insane world. Now, you might be thinking, isn't the media supposed to be a check on power, a fearless watchdog keeping the powerful accountable? And in theory, yes, absolutely. But in reality, things get a bit more complicated. You see, a lot of these news outlets, they're owned by a surprisingly small group of very, very wealthy individuals. We're talking billionaires with more money than God, and let's be honest, probably a better tax attorney. So buckle up because we're about to embark on a thrilling journey through the wonderful world of media consolidation, where we'll meet the puppet masters pulling the strings of your daily news diet. And trust me, it's a more star-studded cast than the latest Avengers movie, except instead of saving the world, they're mostly just arguing about it in their own publications. First up, we have Michael Bloomberg, a man who once allegedly said, "I could buy every journalist in the room." Now, I don't know if he could actually afford that, but he definitely owns enough news outlets to make you wonder. Next, we have the man, the myth, the media mogul himself, Rupert Murdoch. This is a man who built a global media empire, spanning newspapers, TV networks, even a movie studio. Now let's talk about the Newhouse brothers, Donald and Samuel, heirs to a media empire that would make Citizen Kane blush. They've got newspapers, magazines, websites, you name it. Chapter 4. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the Cox family isn't just in the cable business. They also own a hefty chunk of newspapers, TV stations, and radio stations. Cox Enterprises is a major player, with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution being one of their flagship newspapers. Chapter 5. Even tech giants want a piece of the media pie. Jeff Bezos, the man who brought you two-day shipping and questionable fashion choices, also owns the Washington Post. Chapter 6. John Henry, the billionaire owner of the Boston Red Sox, decided to add a little something extra to his portfolio, the Boston Globe. Chapter 7. What happens in Vegas might stay in Vegas, but when Sheldon Adelson bought the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the news certainly didn't. Chapter 8. Joe Mansueto, the CEO of Morningstar, clearly has a passion for business journalism because he bought Inc. and Fast Company magazines. Chapter 9. Mortimer Zuckerman, real estate tycoon and purveyor of fine rankings, owns US News and World Report and the New York Daily News. Chapter 10. The Village Voice, a New York institution, found itself in the hands of Peter Barbie, heir to a textile fortune. Chapter 11. Stanley Hubbard, a man who knows a thing or two about airwaves, heads Hubbard Broadcasting, a sprawling empire of TV and radio stations. Chapter 12. Patrick Soon-Shiong, a doctor and entrepreneur, became a major player in the media landscape with his investment in Tribune Publishing Company. Chapter 13. Carlos Slim Helú, the Mexican telecom magnate, holds a significant stake in the New York Times, proving that even newspapers are a global business. Chapter 14. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, surprised many when he went on a newspaper buying spree, snapping up dozens of local papers. Chapter 15. Remember Gorka? Well, before it went the way of the dodo, it caught the eye of Viktor Vekselberg, a Russian billionaire with an investment arm longer than a Tolstoy novel. Outro. Well, there you have it, folks, a glimpse into the exclusive club of billionaires shaping the media landscape. And as we've seen, it's a diverse group with diverse interests, which, on the surface, might seem like a good thing. After all, a diversity of ownership should theoretically lead to a diversity of viewpoints, right? But when so much power is concentrated in the hands of so few, it's worth asking some tough questions. Are these billionaires using their influence to promote their own agendas? Are they shaping the news narrative to benefit their other business interests? Or are they simply passionate about journalism and committed to upholding the free press? The answer, like most things in life, is probably a bit of all of the above. But the more we know about who owns the media we consume, the better equipped we are to think critically about the information we're being fed. So the next time you read a headline or watch a news report, take a moment to consider who's behind it and what their motivations might be. You might be surprised by what you find.